Rafael Rosado. Bienvenidos. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. Qué lindo tenerlos a todos aquí. What an honor to be here with you this morning. My name is Sandra Peebles. I am a radio talk show host in America Radio. You can listen on 1260 a.m. Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Análisis Político con mi productora, Julie Ferretti. You're invited. I like to say that my microphone es el micrófono del pueblo. I love to hear opinions. I love to hear debate. And we have a lot of debate in our community. So you're welcome to come anytime. Las Mañanas de América Radio con Sandra Peebles. Well, as a journalist, I've had the privilege of crossing paths with now Commissioner Rafael Rosado many times throughout my entire career at city halls throughout South Florida, always in service to our communities. It is a great pleasure to witness this moment, knowing that Ralph Rosado's unwavering dedication, vision, and passion for urban development that truly puts people first. I am certain that he will lead with dignity and with an even hand. We are not just welcoming a new commissioner, we are welcoming a leader who understands the city, who has walked those neighborhoods, who has met people, who has shaked hands, and who is committed to building a Miami that is inclusive, forward-thinking, and vibrant. What a beautiful word, vibrant. Congratulations, Commissioner Rosado. Where are you? There you are. Your journey continues as we begin this new phase together with a commitment to this beautiful, beautiful community we all call home. Thank you. Thank you, and congratulations. And thank you all for being here. This morning I invited the public to come and attend. I see you all listened. No, just kidding. I know you're here for a greater reason, to honor the new commissioner, of course. I'd like to honor some of you, some of our dignitaries who are here present today. We begin with Ambassador Designate to Peru, Bernie Navarro. Wow, Bernie. Bernie, I'm coming to Lima. We're going to talk about this. State Senator Ana Maria Rodriguez. I have a long list if you'd like to hold the applause, only because, for all of our convenience. Senator Ileana Garcia, Representative Alex Rizzo, Adrian Gonzalez on behalf of Representative Fabian Basabe, Alessandro Marchesani on behalf of Representative Vicky Lopez, Mayor Daniela Levin Cava. Yes. Commissioner from Miami-Dade County, Natalie Milian Orbis. Miami-Dade Commissioner Eileen Higgins. The Clerk of Courts for Miami-Dade, Juan Fernandez Barquin. Miami-Dade School Board Member Dan Espino. Miami-Dade School Board Member Monica Colucci. Doral Mayor Christy Fraga. Doral Vice Mayor Maureen Porras. Doral Councilman Rafael Piñero. Doral Councilwoman Melissa Reynoso. South Miami Mayor Javier Fernandez. North Bay Village Mayor Rachel Straightfield. North Bay Village Commissioner Doris Acosta. Key Biscayne Mayor Joe Roscoe. Miami Beach Commissioner Alex Fernandez. Miami Commissioners Joe Carollo. Commissioners Gabela and Commissioner Pardo. Thank you all for being here. And of course, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, who we'll be hearing from during the program. And there may be more dignitaries I failed to mention. My apologies, but you are so welcome and we're so happy and honored to have you here this morning. Please stand for the honor guard of the City of Miami Police and the City of Miami Fire and Rescue as they present the colors. We ask that you remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Honor Guard, present the colors. We will be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by the Rosados, Mia, Matias, Marcel, Emilio, and Maximo.
Please put your right hand over your heart and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now a very special rendition, a very unique rendition of the national anthem sung by the Marsh family. Andrea Marsh of Henry M. Flagler Elementary School, Winston Marsh, Jael Marsh, alumni of Henry M. Flagler, and Jayla Marsh, current student at the elementary school.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much to the Marsh family. Beautiful rendition. Honor Guard, retire the color. please remain standing for the invocation by Father Pedro Cartaya of Belen Jesuit Preparatory School.
Thank you very much. All right. Good morning, everyone. I appreciated my former student, Rafael Rosado, his kindness to invite me for this invocation. I am almost retired. I'm going to be very close to 90 years old. For the reason I always ask AI to help me in this invocation. It was not necessary. For me, it was a privilege to have an invocation for the one who was my former student in Belen, in our first alma mater in the year 1990. So today, I have the privilege and the honor to make this invocation, asking God for helping him in his difficult mission in these hard times. I'm going to ask God for my former student, for the Commissioner Ralph, these three special qualities. The first one, to have passion to work with enthusiasm for his new mission. In these difficult moments, he needs our help. Ralph, work with enthusiasm and commitment, with real passion. Second, you have to have passion. Passion to those who need your help. And you have to be generous. You have to be ready to help them. So passion and compassion. And devotion to God, who is going to help you so many times, in so difficult times. That is why passion, compassion, and devotion have to be the first three qualities in your life as a commissioner. And along with these kind of qualities, I ask God to grant you, Rafael, all this kind of a gift for a great leader. And you know by memory, integrity, honesty, responsibility, commitment, dedication, readiness to serve, and the assurance and the self kind of confidence that you're going to get your goal if you trust in God. That is why I ask God, finally, that to make whatever you do it, please, for the glory of God, for the progress and the benefit of this community, for the glory of America, and for our school, Belen, the one who was, for you and me, our alma mater. Finally, I ask God to bless you, Ralph Rosado, to be a tremendous commissioner, an emblem for the future generations, giving them the example of tremendous men loyal to God, loyal to your country, loyal to your family, and loyal to all of us who are needing you. God bless you, Ralph. God bless you all. Amen. God bless you.
Gracias, Padre Cartaya. Qué honor y qué emoción tenerlo entre nosotros. It's such an honor to have you with us this morning. Thank you for the blessing. At this time, I would like to invite the mayor of the city of Miami. Oh, you can have a seat. Skipped a very important step. I'm sorry. At this time, I would like to invite Mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez, to say a few remarks. Mayor.
For some reason, I had this overwhelming feeling this morning to wear a pink tie. If I could just, and if you would indulge me in a moment of silence for one of our commissioners' fathers. She's not here today. Our chairwoman, Christine King, lost her father unexpectedly in the last few days. And I'd just like to take a moment for all of us to be silent and think about her and her family as they grieve. Thank you. You know, it's interesting, when I was talking to Ralph during the campaign, he kept telling me that people were going to vote in pink. And I thought he was exaggerating, that people aren't actually going to vote in pink. But clearly, everybody got the memo today. And of course, I can tell you that I've been in this building for now close to 16 years, and I'm not so sure that I can remember many more occasions where it was this full. So that is a testament to you, Ralph, the network of people that know and love you, and the people that are looking forward to your leadership. Members of the commission, friends and family, elected officials, current and former, constituents from District 4, Miamians. Last Tuesday was a watershed day for the city of Miami. It was a recognition that competence and qualifications are what decide elections in the city of Miami, contrary to the narratives that swirl us. That running a good and hard-fought campaign, well-messaged, prevails over the status quo. Commissioners, you honored my support with your hard work, and that of others who are in the audience, like Commissioner Carollo, former Mayor Xavier Suarez, and so many of your friends and families and supporters and campaign workers who worked so hard to make this day possible. Congratulations to you and your family on a well-deserved and a hard-earned victory. I look forward to working with you on an agenda for progress with the limited time that we have together. We've accomplished so much, and yet there is always so much more to do. My final priorities as mayor is first and foremost to build a new public safety building for the men and women of our police and fire department. Why don't we give them a round of applause, please? To work with the commission, and particularly Commissioner Gavela, on a workforce housing, affordable housing project at our GSA site. These projects and a few others are the last vestiges of a city that has been completely transformed over the last 8 years. I inherited a city 16 years ago that was bankrupt, poor, and had a homicide rate that was too high. Today, we have reduced taxes to the lowest level ever. We have the highest bond rating and surplus in history. We're on the precipice of the lowest homicide rate in our recorded history, with the lowest unemployment and the highest wage growth in the United States of America. That is a stark contrast to what we see in other cities today, particularly with the rioting and the looting that we're seeing in Los Angeles right now. As we usher in new transformative parks, such as the Underline, Meg, I know you're out there somewhere, and the Underdeck, we look to get the Gusman Center in the hands of those that can care for it and grant a solicitation on the Marine Stadium. The city is in excellent condition. While we will always have detractors, those who focus on personalities over results, I know you will be a voice for calm and unity in our city. It is much needed and welcome. I have come to know you over many years as a friend, a neighbor, with a shared passion for public service. We met in 2017 when you ran for the seat you now occupy and my first mayoral campaign. And though the results were not what you may have wanted that time, you were not dissuaded and you remained determined to represent District 4. And that persistence and resolve has now paid off. I will look to your calming voice to help guide the commission and keep us focused on the mission and not on any petty personal disputes. As Robert Frost famously said, "But I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before we sleep." Let's finish this epoch in Miami's transformation and with your leadership, begin a new one. And with that, it gives me great joy to introduce you, Mari's husband, and Mia, Matias and Marcel's dad, the newly elected commissioner from District 4, my old district, Ralph Rosado, for his official swearing in, presided I really want to tell you the name of the judge. Presided by Judge Marcia Caballero.
So I'm going to take this opportunity before I have the great honor of swearing in your new commissioner, just to share with you a few thoughts. I believe the city of Miami has gained a tremendous public servant. I've known Ralph for over 30 years. I've known his family, Mari's family. They're an amazing couple. People with great values, great need and desire to serve the community that's been instilled in him by his parents. These are folks that immigrated to this country, as many of our parents did, many, many years ago, over 60 years ago, came with nothing and built a beautiful life here. His parents were developers, and they were my clients for over 30 years. They supported me. I was a young female lawyer. And that time, not too many builders would hire a female lawyer, but they did. They trusted me. They entrusted me with their business. Incredible people. I'm forever indebted to them because I would not have had the career I had it not been for them. So it's an honor for me. And I'm telling you, Ralph is not just qualified, he's overly qualified, really. His educational credentials are outstanding. His humanity is beyond measure. His need to serve, he has this, it's ingrained in him from Belen, men for others. Right, Father Cartaya? Men for others. That was instilled in him in his time as a student in Belen, and he continues to be that person. He's a wonderful father. I can't believe his children are grown and graduating from Belen and Lourdes. I remember when they were born, so it's just wonderful to see them here all grown up, the next generation of leaders. So it truly is an honor for me, and the city of Miami is very lucky to have elected this amazing man to serve you as a commissioner. So with that said, I'd like to invite him and his family up here so we can do the swearing-in ceremony. And we have a big family, folks. It's a big family. We have tíos. We have some sobrinos. We have all the family. Hasta la suegra. Even the mother-in-law. All right. Ready? In the Bible? All right. So you want to step up here? Sure. All right. So you put your left hand there and your right hand in heart. And you're going to repeat after me. Okay. I, Ralph Rafael Rosado,
I, Ralph Rafael Rosado,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
and the Charter of the City of Miami,
and the Charter of the City of Miami,
and in all respects
and in all respects
faithfully discharge
faithfully discharge
the duties of District 4 Commissioner
the duties of District 4 Commissioner
of the City of Miami,
of the City of Miami,
Miami-Dade County, Florida,
Miami-Dade County, Florida,
to my colleagues and to all those I represent
to my colleagues and to all those that I represent
and serve.
and serve.
I pledge fairness, integrity, and civility
I pledge fairness, integrity, and civility
in all actions taken
in all actions taken
and all communications
and all communications
made by me as a public servant.
made by me as a public servant.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good morning, everybody. All right. I want to thank you, Mayor Francis Suarez, for your generous introduction, your very generous introduction, in fact. Gracias, señor alcalde, por su generosa introducción. As you mentioned, we really got to know each other back in 2017, two candidates with shared hopes for our city. Thank you, Alex. All right. You were running for mayor, and I was campaigning for this very seat in District 4. We ran into each other on the campaign trail a number of times, and since then, you've always had a kind word, a word of encouragement, and a word of support. Your friendship and guidance over the years has meant a great deal to me, and I want to thank you sincerely for all your help leading up to this moment. I'm very much looking forward to working with you on behalf of all of our residents. I also want to take a moment to honor the man whose seat I now will humbly occupy, and that is Commissioner Manolo Reyes, the late Commissioner Manolo Reyes. A través de los últimos 6 meses, tocando en puerta tras puerta tras puerta, en el Distrito 4, a casi cada persona que conocí me dijo la misma cosa: tienes que seguir el legado de Manolo Reyes. And I have every intention of following his legacy of public service. His legacy for service, his passion for his community, his commitment to our city left a permanent mark on the city of Miami and certainly on District 4. May he rest in peace, and may we continue to build upon the foundation that he and his family have laid. They will all continue to be in my prayers. When I first launched my campaign, which we could say was launched recently, given that it's a special election, but actually started as many years ago as 2012 in many ways, when I launched it more recently, I wanted to stand out. I didn't want it to stand out with loud slogans or angry rhetoric, but with something simple and something hopeful. And I decided to dive all in to my last name, which is my father's name. So I chose pink. It is our family. It is a color of warmth, of energy. It is a color of community. And I know that at first some people were skeptical, but by the end of the race, something beautiful and very much unexpected happened that I wish I had thought of, but didn't, and it happened organically, which is that folks started to show up to vote wearing the color pink. And so during early voting, during election day, I've got all these pictures with individual people and entire families, in many cases, where they were wearing either pink shirts, pink hats, pink pants, pink guayaberas, or carrying a pink umbrella, or sometimes all of the above. And so it wasn't about a color anymore. It was in its own way about a movement. It was about a sense of friendship and kinship and affinity with me and my family. It was about a sense of belonging and very much a sense of community. I promise that I will continue to carry that energy into this office every single day for however long I serve. All right. This victory belongs to so many people. Antes que nada, a mi madre Elena. Ella fue la imagen de nuestra campaña. Ella fue la imagen de nuestra campaña en la televisión, en la radio y hasta en sus buzones. No puedo contar cuántas personas me dijeron, vine a votar por ti, pero también por tu mamá. Okay. And I think I'm grateful that she doesn't live in District 4, because otherwise, a couple years down the road, who knows? Mami, gracias por tu amor, tu apoyo y tu fortitud. Has sido el ejemplo para nuestra familia al afrontar la pérdida de mi papá. Él estuviera muy, muy orgullosa de nuestro esfuerzo. To my wife, Mari, and to our kids, to my exceptional wife, Mari, and my exceptional kids. Thank you for standing by me during many, many late nights for many, many years. During every weekend walk, every planning session, you are my reason and the reason I want to build a better Miami. I could not be prouder of each of you individually and certainly of us as a family. Okay. To my brother Quito y a mi suegra María, who is my second mom. Ustedes fueron las anclas en la biblioteca de West Flagler. Y aprecio su entusiasmo en poner mis carteles por todo el distrito, en las casas, en las calles, en las cercas y hasta varios balcones. Mi suegro René le hubiera encantado esta campaña. Thank you, Leo and Alex and Yosvani and Millie and Chris. I know you're all to my right and my left hand somewhere. And so many others for your tireless support. I want to thank my childhood friends. I want to thank my fellow public school kids. I want to thank my Belen brothers, my FIU Panther family, and my fraternity brothers. I am grateful for your support, your inspiration, and when I needed it most, your tough love for many, many years. To Commissioner Joe Carollo, I want to thank you for the encouragement that you and Marjorie gave me along the way. To Chairwoman King, who I know is with us in spirit, and I have been in touch with her in the last few days, and Commissioners Gabella and Pardo, I want to thank you for your advice during this campaign, and I look forward very much so to working together with all of you. I also want to thank the brave men and women of the Fraternal Order of Police and the hardworking members of ASME Local 1907. You stepped up for me in a very big way, and your support sent a powerful message that public servants can, in fact, stand united in building a safer and stronger Miami. To my opponent, Jose Regalado, I want to thank you for offering your vision for our city. Democracy is definitely stronger when more voices are heard. And finally, I'd like to recognize all the other elected officials that are here today. Your presence honors me and this entire district. The day I became a father, I realized that building a good home for my children meant much more than just building four walls. It meant building a bold, bright city with safe streets and a strong and spirited community. Just as our parents gave us a Miami that is rich in culture, that is kind, and that offers opportunities, we owe it to our kids to do the exact same thing. Por eso, estoy determinado en eliminar los impuestos de propiedad para los residentes de la tercera edad de la ciudad de Miami. I am going to do everything possible to ensure that we are able to eliminate property taxes for our senior citizens. We cannot push out the very people who built this community, the abuelos and abuelas who worked their entire lives to give each of us a future. Let them age in peace in the homes that they sacrificed for so many years to build. I also believe we must lower the tax rate for all homesteaded residents, no matter their age. Too many families are packing up and leaving every single day because they can't afford to live in our city, and I think that is completely unacceptable. Miami should be a place where families plant roots, not get priced out. I also intend to tackle the day-to-day issues that affect the quality of life of the residents of District 4 from one corner to another. That includes supporting beautification efforts in Shenandoah, stopping out-of-control traffic in residential neighborhoods like Silver Bluff, preventing flooding in Flagami, flooding that makes getting out of your car and into your home a daily challenge for far too many families that I encountered. I want to ensure neighborhood-compatible development for neighborhoods like Coral Gate, and I want to complete roadway and sidewalk improvements in Golden Pines that are underway and more that need to be on the drawing board. And I want to enhance and add to our tree canopy and our parks and our green spaces throughout the entire district. And yes, we must lift up our local entrepreneurs and small business owners who serve our community with pride and with love. They and others like them are the true economic engine of our neighborhoods. We must streamline our permitting process and all our other city processes so we are that much a business-friendlier and resident-friendlier city. We have to support those that want to plant their flag in the city of Miami. So running for office and now standing before you as your commissioner was a dream. It was born out of a love for this community and a lifelong desire to serve. This victory is not mine alone. Esta victoria no es solamente mía. It belongs to every Miamian who believed in something different and something better. I promise to honor that trust with hard work, with humility, and with ceaseless passion. Let us come together to build the kind of Miami our children deserve, a city that cherishes the past but embraces the future, a city that remembers its true strength lies not in its spectacular skyline, but in its even more spectacular people. This is our home, este es nuestro hogar, and let's make it even better juntos, together. God bless us all, que Dios nos bendiga a todos, y muchísimas gracias, Miami. Now, please join me for lunch on the back patio right next to the entrance to the District 4 office. There you go.
May I get a selfie? Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you, Senator.
Congratulations, Commissioner. And well, he stole the thunder, but there's a beautiful party planned for all of you. Thank you to the communications team, Kenya Reyes, and thank you, Leo Cosio, for your help. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.